Oh man. Was that so hard, bro? What what was hard about that? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I didn't have to yell at y'all like that last week. Why did y'all make me yell at y'all like that? For no reason. I'm not gonna be in for too long. Uh it may be saying it's like hours after the game ended because I was busy. But good win to the Baltimore Ravens. 28-3. Let's get the obvious out the way. Lamar, fantastic game. Um, his completion numbers are up way higher in previous years. I would obviously chalk it up to one maturity and the maturation of the offense and Todd Monken giving Lamar Jackson more freedom to do his thing, right? It's great to see Mark Andrews come alive in his offense again. With obviously unfortunately with Bate and OBJ out, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Zay Flowers being Zay Flowers, as I said a couple weeks ago, the first game of the season, I said I guarantee you this offense run through Zay Flowers. Part of me still believes that when it comes to the passing game, I feel like the passing game does run through Zay Flowers. I do like how Todd Monken is using Lamar Jackson in the red zone, using him as a threat in the red zone, like how teams use Josh Allen. Well, how the Bills use Josh Allen, how the Eagles use Jalen Hurts, how the dual threat quarterbacks. You see it a lot with AR-15 Anthony Richardson, how the Colts use him. You've seen it today when I'm filming this, how the Texans use CJ Stroud. You see it with Chicago, how they use Justin Fields. It's using the quarterback as a weapon as well in the red zone. It just makes sense. It's Lamar Jackson. It just makes sense. Not even in a phone booth. For those who play sports, particularly football, you know what I mean when I say that. One-on-one with Lamar Jackson, it's a small window. Not even in a phone booth can you touch him. And on both times he scored, it was not even in a phone booth. That's tough. That's tough. Lamar Jackson, hell of a game, boy. Way to shake back from last week after I got on your ass against statistically the number one defense coming into this week. Lamar Jackson played absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Great to see him back, man. Gus ran the ball well. Justice Hill ran the ball well. Defense. Now, y'all did play a backup. It was not D Watt. So I'm not gonna put too much stock into what happened. What I will say though is y'all shook back. Y'all played a hell of a game, even with tons of injuries. Holding any NFL team to 3 points is an accomplishment. So I'm not gonna poo poo that at all. Act like that that didn't mean anything. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that guy. Okay, I don't want to be that guy anyway. You guys played a hell of a game. Unfortunately, I think Mike Macdonald may be looking at some coaching offers next year, head coaching offers next year. Because he has his defense rolling even with a ton of injuries, he has him rolling. So yeah, that's tough. Pass rush actually getting home, and there are there are three negatives that I want to talk about the Ravens. One, we have fumbled the ball every single game this season. That's a problem. Obviously that handoff exchange is something that you don't see. The fumble that happened between Lamar and Justice Hill. I don't believe that's not indicative. I don't feel like you'll see that handoff exchange, how poorly that was. Like I don't think you'll see it on a regularity. So I'm not gonna talk about that too much. I'm not gonna poop on that. Like I feel like they'll get that situated. I do still have an issue with us. Like sometimes it can now develop a habit, even though it can be, something that's like something like that. The handoff, I don't see them fumbling like that, but just the habit of fumbling in general, I can see it starting to turn its head. Now I don't know if it's because Melvin Gordon is part of this backfield. Like I don't know if he passed the itis onto everybody else type shit. You know what I'm saying? I hope we get it together though. I hope we get it together. Second thing, I need Jadeveon Clowney to and be in every single tackling drill possible this week. He should not have these many missed sacks. It's a problem. 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 Jadeveon Clowney should probably have like no gas, probably like 5-6 sacks so far this season. Like he should be hooping. He has so many missed sacks. So he needs to get that together. Kyle Van Noy fucking just signed with the team and coming along, look great. Brandon Stevens actually had a good game. Again, it's against a backup, so I'm not going to understand. Ham, of course, doing his thing. Roquan, a lot of noise about what he said about coming in the house, coming to the dog pound, beating the shit out of motherfuckers in front of their wives and kids and shit. And even saying that, they still went out and put on a great performance. That is technically bulletin board material, but fuck it, still had a great game. PQ, I guess. I mean, you blow a team out by 20-25. I mean, you should be part of the good win type shit. Not that shit on PQ. D-line was better today, but again, I don't want to put too much stock into this game only because it was going to get some backup. I feel like I'll probably put a little bit more stock until next week's game. Against the Steelers, even though the Steelers are not that good right now. It's just a better divisional opponents rivalry wise, like the intense rivalry of being a Steelers in the Ravens. I feel like I probably put more stock into that game. But yeah, everybody played well. Oh, the third thing, injuries. I mean, obviously this is a every year thing. But bro, Bate always staying hurt. Ronnie always staying hurt. I mean, Tyus. I mean, I thought we was gonna get Tyus like the first 2-3 weeks. Haven't seen Tyus. Marlon Humphrey running around and shit on the sidelines and on podcasts and fucking IG stories. Haven't played it down. Marcus Williams is supposed to be coming back. Now, granted, did they really need to play this game? No. I feel like it was a good time for them to rest up and play this game, considering the fact that D. Watt did not play. So this is a good game for them to sit out. They still play well. It sucks that we are 3-1 because we could easily be 4-0. Right now we're number one in our division. We could be the number one seed in the entire conference right now. Because Miami did also Miami lost today. So we could have been the number one seed in the. But anyway, anywho, it's a long season. Gotta go play Steelers next week and hop on an immediate flight to London. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't really have no complaints, man. Really had no complaints. It was a great game by all. Lamar keep doing his thing. Don't change a damn thing about what was going on. Obviously, there's certain plays that look stagnant. We got to change that. Sometimes we get off to a slow start. But once this offense gets going, it looks great. But anyway, man, I'm not going to keep you here for too long. Love it, share one of y'all. It's been your boy CM2. See y'all next week. Lamar keep balling. Defense keep balling. We're going to need it going to this next quarter of the season. Because already a quarter of the season is now gone. We 3-1, so I'm not too upset. But anyway, like I said, man, love and share one of y'all. Till next time, I've been your boy CM2, and I'm out.